kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Handoff heading left. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Snags a quick throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. They punch it in on the opening possession. It's 3rd and goal now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So Texas's offense gets their first crack now. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Toss it to the back, running left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier.
And he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Fights through the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handing off on the draw play. Watch the spin move. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
10 seconds. 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the same runner's got it again. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down to 10 now. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And here's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks left and finds his target there. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Can he reach the end zone? They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. They toss it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Powering right past the defender. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run in the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Now it's second down here. A as a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Did he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable.
And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the sack, using his legs here. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back and looking for a big play here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And now the running back's got it again. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Texas. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
And this time it's complete. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he's got his man open downfield. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws it away there. Safe move and nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Bringing pressure. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone. The 40, at the 30, the 10, takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
God, it's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think